Welcome everyone! to another week of Better Together VR. Oh, there we go. Oh, timing.
Oh man, my leg is very interested in being in the middle of the stream today. That's good.
Today,
Ah,
we're checking out some art. We're going to get cultured, we're going to relax, and we're going to invigorate our minds today. At least that's what we're hoping for. So, what else we got? Can you describe that a little further, Dylan, of what we got going on?
Sure, yeah. So, kind of what I was thinking today is that it's a little bit about the art and the artists that we're going to see, but it's also about the design of the sort of gallery spaces, the way that exhibits have been put together, and what being in virtual spaces allows that we can't do in real life. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of both, and we've got a handful of worlds. We're not going to show off everything, so we hope that people will get the chance to jump in themselves and see a bit more, but we're going to show off enough to kind of get a sense of the different capabilities of virtual exhibits.
Nice.
nice. And sorry about my leg. It won't. I can't promise it won't happen again. Right before we started streaming, John's leg did something amazing. So you gotta love full body tracking when it glitches out. It's just part of the experience.
Yay!
Yay!
Always make sure that your sensors can see your legs. Oh, so we're starting a little late today, but today's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream anyway, with the art worlds that we're seeing. So, what's the world we're in now, Dylan?
Yeah, so the world that we're in right now is the, actually, I don't have the proper names for worlds up. 1 second. Just want to make sure I get this right and if people are looking for it. So ICHIRO TSURUTA VR Museum, and it's by skdev_VR. So this one is actually, this is a contemporary artist, Ichiro Tsuruta, which I don't know if you want to show.
Oh, I did.
The wall over there.
Yeah.
Okay, you did. Okay, great. So this is a contemporary artist, and what they've done with this gallery is they put together a number of sections of the kind of work, his life's work, from earlier stuff to kind of later stuff, following the trajectory of what he's done. So yeah, we're going to kind of check that out, and at the same time have a look at how the developer and the team has put together the gallery itself. So yeah, that's all I got. Should we jump in?
Let's get going. So nice little official art gallery opening here. Cool.
So it feels like a really fancy gallery to start off, right? Like kind of like a real life gallery. This is Ichiro Tsuruta here. And it kind of talks about, see if I can summarize this. So he studied art, graphic design at Tama Art University, with the goal of becoming an illustrator. When he first started painting professionally, he was producing photorealistic paintings under the influence of Western culture. But as he became more aware of his own Japaneseness, he slowly gravitated toward the Rinpa school of art, Buddhist art subjects such as Maitreya Bodhisattva, and the uniquely Japanese aesthetic of the Bijin-e and Onna-e subgenres of ukiyo-e. So this just, Bijin-e and Onna-e has to do with women as the art subject. And there's subgenres of a particular art style in Japanese art. So yeah, so he kind of went for a fusion of European elements of Art Deco and his own Japaneseness, and bringing these together. But yeah, I'm not going to read the entire thing, so we'll just kind of go with that.
So we have some comments.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you everyone for joining us to Scratch Glasses. I'm sorry about that Discord link. We will try to sort something out here and try to get something to you so that you can join us. And Juice says, I like the updated intro.
Right?
Thanks, Juice.
I
That
forgot
was made
to
by
mention.
Kevin.
Yeah, yes.
So Kevin put that together, and I think that is really, really cool. Super stoked that this is the
Yeah.
first stream we get to use that on. Excuse me, who is this?
Oh,
Someone said Kevin.
Fancy running into
Hello.
you
Oh,
here.
well.
it's Kevin.
What?
It's a Kevin.
Who would have thunk
Hey
it?
Kevin,
Dun,
can you
dun,
tell
dun.
us about how it was putting that intro together? Because I know it took a lot of rendering power to get all that smoke.
Oh yeah, that was actually really fun, and thank you for the lovely compliment, Juice. Yeah, I felt it was just high time for us to have a new intro, and I've been promising it for a long time. And so I started looking through all these templates online, and I finally found one that had a neon sign. And I think we settled on the neon sign because we felt it was generally very VRChat friendly. Like it feels a bit like a VRChat world actually, and I just like neon so much. So I looked at all the neon templates out there, and that's the one I liked the most. And yes, it does have like literal volumetric fog, like 3D volumetric fog in After Effects. And so and I liked how the light played with it. Plus, it looked really good with our logo.
Oh, yeah.
So I figured, okay,
Absolutely.
this is the one.
Mm-hmm. And then your poor little computer had to
I know
render
my
that
poor
out.
like 7, 8-year-old iMac was like, "What are you doing to me right now? I'm already like wheezing over
Feeling
here.
hot, hot,
You're
hot.
gonna give me exactly having like an
Feeling hot,
asthma
hot,
attack
hot.
in the corner."
Yeah.
Oh, but we're very thankful to your little
Yes.
computer and to you for making a wonderful new entry. Or not entry.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm having a
Entry
hard
graphic.
time with words today.
It's okay.
Entry graphic,
That's okay.
sure.
That's why we get to look at art today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking
And
of
fancy
which,
finding you, Kevin, in this beautiful art gallery. These 4 pieces
Ah.
just right here are so nice.
I come here every Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah, these are gorgeous.
And
Thursday,
Juice
yeah.
says, "Ooh, guest appearance. Howdy, Kevin."
Hi,
Guest,
Juice.
guest.
Yes, Kevin has
Thanks
moved
for tuning
from
in.
joining us in the chats to coming on in today. If we're doing art, Kevin's got to make
Mhm.
the art scene, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta be here. I gotta be here. Won't miss it. Ooh, this is a bodhisattva. How cool.
Oh.
If I was doing a really formal timeline like this, I feel like I'd have to like add one really irrelevant thing in there, like this whole timeline of your whole career, and then it would be like, Scout ate a really good peach. 1994. I don't know.
Just something obscure.
Particularly
Yeah,
ripe.
Just one. Yeah. If you read the
It was
whole
a
thing.
tasty peach.
Yep.
I know, this is quite a time. If you have a timeline that
was-
spans 2 walls, you've done things.
Yeah,
this-
definitely.
Yeah, this artist has done
Yeah,
lots.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I think I would be like, 2018, November, Dylan ate the best mango of their life.
It's
Ooh.
true when we were in Australia.
Yeah. It was
That's
very
worth
fresh.
celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good.
Hard to forget a
So
good
what's down
mango.
here?
Oh, I like this hall. Have you all talked about the general design of the world?
Not yet. Not
No,
really.
Not yet.
Other
Not
than
yet.
it just
Oh, okay.
awesome looking like a gallery.
It's super contemporary. Oh, I wish galleries looked
Mhm.
this like. I mean, it's almost clinically. Like
This
they're
is
just,
really
like, how
neat, this
clean it is.
animated thing they've
How-
got hanging here.
And how it's showing off the
Like
art, how it
pieces.
Oh, there's an animated
centralizes
thing?
you right into it. It's perfect.
Oh, I don't see that.
And then is this a clickable map, or no? It just shows you which way to go to each area.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Mm.
which is
Neat.
smart.
Okay,
Wait,
so we're in like
you
the
see
Yeah,
you
so-
see a video up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do you not
Oh,
see
I
that?
don't see a video.
Oh.
Oh. I wonder if you
Oh,
don't have
Black for
the
me.
link thing turned on. The
Right.
like.
Oh, the entrusted URLs.
It looks like this,
Yeah.
Kevin. It's like this white thing, or there's
Oh,
a
got
big
it.
screen we can see with like
I see it.
Animated stuff on it, yeah. Like that.
Nice.
And it's just like
Should we go down the
an
first
exhibit of
hallway?
the art.
Yeah.
Mm.
I kind of thought. Well, I started going that way first, so I thought maybe we'd go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That a ways.
Here we go.
It's funny, they don't list what materials he uses, whether or not it's oils or.
Oh yeah.
Found
Oh.
that interesting.
Or is it digital or?
Yeah, exactly.
wondered.
I would imagine it all looks very traditional. So, oh, this is cool.
Oh,
So-
neat.
Oh, this is
Oh.
great.
Oh wow,
This
this
looks
is
like it's-
beautiful.
So I think we're starting off kind of with some of the earlier works.
Yeah.
So this is called Gaze. Nice. It looks very
oh,
almost
it's only black
anime-ish,
ink.
but
Mm-hmm.
Well, so like, as I was saying at the beginning, it's pulling from traditional Japanese art styles and then sort of combining elements of Art Deco.
yeah,
Um,
because it's not quite anime. Like I would not quite call it that, but
Well,
at the same
no.
time, it's
but what you might be picking up on is the way that anime is also sort of pulling from the same sort of traditional art styles.
yes.
These are really
Definitely
neat.
has a very specific house style, like lots of portraiture of women.
Oh, this is
clearly.
wonderfully creepy. Oh, it's called Dolce. This work
That is
depicts a
sweet.
luscious, sweet dessert as if it were a woman's sex appeal.
Oh my.
Each of these is such a kind of slightly different,
Oh, wow.
rendering style and like kind of a slightly different way of drawing the reflections in the eyes. And it's really neat to see them all like next to each other.
I like his use of color. He picks a very dominant color and goes with that theme.
Yeah, yet it's still quite pastel, though. Interestingly enough,
Mm-hmm.
he cares a lot about delicacy.
Shall we go this way?
Let's.
Very fine strokes.
So this is where we kind of transition into like.
Oh.
It's almost
Oh,
It's
wow.
still like kind
More
of
like a
realistic,
world.
but then incorporating elements that are really you can only do in virtual space.
So
That's
Yeah.
neat.
I do like
Interesting.
art worlds that also incorporate aspects of immersion, where it's not just going along and seeing a picture here, picture there, and that's it. But to be immersed in a world like this, where you can actually be inside the art almost, adds to the perspective of the art. I love it. Like this. Oh, this is a beautiful pairing. I love that. What's this
Interesting
one
that it's a
called?
church as well.
Sakura Hime,
Sakura Hime,
Princess Cherry Blossom.
which is Princess Cherry Blossom, yeah.
Yeah.
So is this?
Okay, close up of this picture.
Wow. So one of these is like this one here was right when COVID was first declared.
Oh.
An
Oh.
emergency.
I really like this one.
It's very
This
Mulan
archer
almost.
one, yeah.
Yeah, this one is performing horseback archery.
Oh.
This one really reminds me of some of the old ukiyo-e artworks of the larger scenes of many
Oh. yeah.
people. It's like it's zeroed in on one person and
Yeah, and it also captures motion very well.
With the hair swiped and
Yeah, the way it's cropped, it's like you can kind of feel what's happening outside the frame. This one's very interesting, huh, Scout? Because this one talks about this is the first time I've painted a specific person and a man, for that matter. Because I was starting to think, oh, he only seems to be painting women. But even, yeah, it's interesting.
yeah, the part we didn't really cover at the beginning was sort of explaining that his focus in his art has been on women.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why like the majority of the works are women subjects.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Muted. Oh, I'm muted. No, I'm not.
You're
Oh my gosh, I
muted.
pushed the button, but I didn't push it hard enough. I am sorry. I was gonna say, I just want to catch us up on comments. Juice says, "Ooh, guest appearance. Howdy, Kevin. So good." And Scratch Glasses says, "I visited this a little while ago. It looks nice and updated. Must also be that PCV are doing it better justice." Oh, that's neat that it looks a
Oh,
little
yeah.
different than you remember. I'm curious, were you visiting it on a Quest? Is this World Quest compatible, or was it on like a desktop? Using it desktop, we're really enjoying it so far. It's cool.
The world does say that it's mobile as well.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, that's
It's
great.
good
So,
That's very
yeah.
cool. That's so cool.
Also, it's Quest compatible.
I love that. Yeah.
Oh, Scratch also says interesting use of a Christian style church. Yeah,
True.
I noticed that this
This
series
wall
of
is
was it
really.
this one as well?
Oh, and the
Yeah,
one
this
up,
wall is
the one up front.
a bit more focused on aspects of Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to know is, how do you get prints of these?
Well, if you have a lot of money, you would contact the artist
Ah, if I spoke Japanese
and
good
request
enough.
a print.
They may have a website where all of these are for
Yeah,
sale.
that's
Oh,
true. They
good
might.
point.
It is the internet age.
People have websites.
People have sites.
What?
People have more than one?
Like the audio.
So I love this transition from a sort of Christian church into a
Yeah.
very
Traditional.
traditional Japanese space.
Oh, Kyoto inspired.
Oh, I absolutely love it. That's so cool.
Oh,
This
Heron
pond
J.
here is almost doing like
Oh, yeah.
one of those sand. You know the sand things with the rake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks like
They're-
the
Zen
the ripples.
garden?
Yeah.
Zen garden type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. So fun.
Cool waters.
Oh.
Oh, this is neat. Yeah, the combination of these paintings are about. So the artist was put in charge of tourism posters to promote cormorant fishing on the Nagara River in Gifu Prefecture. The painting itself doesn't actually show cormorant fishing, but it depicts a chic woman in the Japanese style using a tall portrait format, and the scenery is meant to stimulate the imagination of the viewer. So then they've paired it with this this little water shader here.
So also, if you look at the moon in the left one, it has that
Right.
almost water reflection.
Water reflection.
And the right one also like very heavy with the blue. Like looking at the fan, it's got. It's like it could be air, it could be water. Wow. I really feel that they really paired these so nicely.
So this is the Maiko series in this section here.
Gosh, I love the like all the paired paintings that are kind of along the same theme, but they all have kind of a different color base. I don't know. That's just I find that so appealing. I think that's just really nice. And this side they're all a little bit more muted backgrounds, and the other side are really saturated. It's just very beautiful together.
These almost look like the same person as well.
It could be.
Hard to say.
Oh yeah, so we have more bolder colors, kind of softer colors on that side. And then we have this magnificent piece. Look at that color.
We should probably try and move along a little faster.
Let's go. Ooh. Long stretch. Oh, that's the end.
Oh, we're back to the hub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of one
Nice.
side anyway.
Yeah, that's one part.
Yeah.
Can we keep going, Dylan?
Yeah, we can keep going into another one. I was
Okay.
just thinking about because we just saw the series on Maiko, it reminded me of
This is not a door.
it's a trigger.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a trigger. Oh. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a great transition.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, these are brand new.
Yeah, so this
I
is
see this
leading up
video.
to they're going to have a special fall exhibition that's coming up.
I see.
There's information here.
Neat.
So there's something
Oh,
for
it's
everyone to
great.
come
He's
back
still
for.
Very prolific.
Starting October 15th. Nice.
Yeah. I just wanted to mention that I was just reminded of like with the discussion, with the Maiko paintings and stuff like that, I was reminded of if you're interested in kind of English news about contemporary Japan, there's this really great group called Unseen Japan who writes news articles and sort of helps make some of the Japanese news accessible if you don't speak Japanese or read Japanese. And they had a while back, they had a really interesting piece about the sort of these sort of abuses that Maiko workers face in their employment, which was really interesting because you tend to see in art a lot of these really idealized kind of portrayals, and we sort of forget that it is a job and that there are labor issues in that job. It's really interesting. Anyways, Unseen Japan.
Cool.
It's really neat. You can check them on Twitter and stuff and on the internets, the web. Should we try another door?
Let's go see.
Run.
Trigger. Trigger happy.
Oh, it's another portal here. Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, this is interesting.
So we're more
So
into
this
the
is very
abstract
different.
now.
Yeah, so this is when this is the period where he was exploring the Rinpa style, which was moving more into the like learning the sort of Buddhist art styles and all that, and I guess Rinpa
Wow.
specifically. So that's why I guess it's a bit different.
Gosh,
I love
sounds very
this.
beautiful. Wow.
It's almost dizzying
Huh.
to me.
The movement of this kind of reminds me of I can never remember the name of it, the really famous ukiyo-e artwork of the water.
The big wave
Yeah,
one? Yeah.
that one.
Hiroshige?
But it's like a new sort of version of that. Contemporary style.
Interesting of how the moon is kind of cleared. Oh, this is beautiful. Hey, your
Wow.
sister would love this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my sister would actually really love this this whole exhibit. I think it's interesting.
I really love the kind of like strong delineations between colors in this art. I don't know if that's part of the style, but it's really, really neat.
Mm.
Don't know enough to know.
I like the contrast of the dark and light spaces.
Totally. Oh wow! Check out this one.
Oh, it's like hidden.
Oh wow.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Wow.
For anyone who's in
Reminds me
BC,
of
I
another
feel this would be
artist.
great for you.
So what's neat is that the landscape is actually like a recreation of this painting in particular.
Oh,
which is
yeah.
so cool. And they snuck that on us by putting it at the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
So clever.
Well, otherwise, then the others would seem too juxtaposed compared to this one.
Yeah, well, and this is where you get back to that, like, what's possible in a virtual gallery, right? We can actually feel what it's like to be in the painting as we admire the painting itself.
Yeah, this one reminds me a lot of Avon Earl's work. Last
Oh?
one. It's very abstract. Avon Earl, he's done some work for Disney and fantastic artist.
Oh.
I could see a whole VRC world just dedicated to Avon, actually.
Oh.
Oh, these are nice. Are these newer? Oh, no,
So this was the
2013.
period where he was specifically looking at the Bodhisattva as the subject.
Ah, yes.
Wow, neat.
This one's pretty intense. That's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, so cool.
The angry Bodhisattva. Yeah, I feel it. Cool.
Cool.
If there is a painting or a piece of art that any of you out there are particularly keen on, let us know. If there's an art here that you see that you really admire, if there's an piece of art that you know of IRL or in VR, would love to hear about it. Jukebox? I feel that's not quite art. Oh, wait.
I'm starting to realize we may have gone through this backwards.
Oh? Are we in
We
the
probably
80s
should have
now?
gone to the left first. Yeah, 70s, 80s.
Oh.
Ooh, I like
Wait,
this
why does this
robot.
look so familiar to me?
Because it looks a lot like 80s kind of semi-photorealistic illustrations.
Yeah.
I feel like it reminds me
There
of
was
a
whole wave
movie,
of this
though.
in the 80s.
Well, that's
Oh, yeah.
yeah, because of the style.
Yeah,
This
see,
one's
Sci-Fi
really cool.
magazine.
This was for a sci-fi magazine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh,
Interesting how
Very, very
different of a
cool. I
style
love
it
that.
is.
Wow.
what is this? Is this just a
He
photograph?
really
or?
shifted.
No, it's a painting of a wolf and
Oh,
lizard.
oh, wow. Yeah, I see it in the tongue
that's
now.
why he was photorealistically, because it didn't say that in the
He was trying to
earlier-
reproduce like photographic depth in a
Yeah.
painting, which is really neat.
Oh, wow.
I would say he achieved.
'cause some of these look airbrushed even.
He convinced you.
Now, now big airbrush painting was in the 80s, right? So
He
it
made
feels
this
a
in
lot
high
like that.
school.
Of course it did.
That's neat. He was in a
Some
folk
good old
band and did
pointillism.
concert posters for the band.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah,
Man,
pointillism.
talk
there we
about
go.
that's cool. Talk about multi-talented. Hey, can you make us a poster for this weekend? Yes.
Have you ever tried pointillism, Scout? It's
Oh, I have a little. It's really neat. It's
Mhm.
challenging. though.
yeah, a lot of patience.
So yeah, if anyone watching this decides to come here, go left first if you want to go in chronological
left
order.
Or not, right?
Yeah.
It's always kind of
Mix
fun
it up.
going
That's also
backwards in
okay.
time. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the next portal.
Okay, gonna drop
Okay.
the next world.
Okay. Yeah, this
I
is
really
a very
enjoyed
good
this.
tease.
This is very well done.
Ooh,
Right?
look at this.
And is this middle
Nice
area?
central part.
Can we go in there, or can
I
we
can't seem to
not
get
go
in
in
there.
there? And that's the point.
Oh,
no,
this
here
is
we are.
like.
No, we can't.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
in
you
the
found
front.
it. Okay.
I thought this is like,
In the front.
you know,
The
that
gremlin
living
found
room
a
you
way.
had or that your parents had when you were a kid that you can look at but you can never touch.
They put like
I thought it was neat how you can look up and
plastic
see
on
the sky
top.
in here.
Oh.
This
Yeah.
middle part.
oh, true.
So cool.
That's very James Turrell. Nice.
I'm really impressed. What a
All right,
cool-
I think it's time.
Oh,
Okay.
that portal's coming. Okay. Okay.
Jumping,
run.
jumping, jumping. Run, run, run.
Here we go.
Jump.
Sorry, Scratchcast says yes. I'll get that name of that world for you one more time.
Yeah, no problem. I
Oh,
will
wow.
pull it up in just 1 second here.
Don't we look cool, John? Isn't this neat?
Wow.
Ooh,
Okay,
we're super
Look at
cool.
my hot dog.
the name of
Isn't it
the-
neat?
John.
Yeah, go ahead.
The name of the previous world was ICHIRO TSURUTA VR Museum, and it was by SKDEV_VR, SKDev VR.
No.
I see that Juice says, "Oh my god, those 4 decoration living rooms, talk about wealth disparity."
Yeah, it's
Right.
I know.
It's like you gotta, yeah.
The what, sorry?
The,
I think I missed
We were
this.
talking about the living room in the middle of the art museum. We thought we couldn't get in there, and we thought it was a statement about living rooms you couldn't use, but then there was a door at the front.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Oh, I was just reading a
Glass
news piece
house.
about like how the new thing that the millennials have ruined is guest rooms.
LOL, because the millennials can afford to have guest rooms.
Yeah, right.
Right.
And if you did have a guest room, it's now a home office.
We're in a position where,
Yes.
where we
Yeah.
have to
For your
share
work from
rooms,
home
let
side
alone
gig.
having an extra room or
Yeah.
enough rooms.
Right. Late stage
Oh, man.
capitalism.
Yeah. Painful crying.
So how
okay,
is
I will
this
introduce this
happening?
world.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So this one is called. Oh no, I didn't translate. I didn't find out how to say their name. Okay, so it's called Someone's Sketchbook,
No kidding.
and I unfortunately cannot read the name of the creator because it has kanji in it. I didn't translate it beforehand. So, but that'll be in the description after we finish.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to find the world and the link in the description afterwards. But yeah, it's called Someone's Sketchbook.
Or someone's Photoshop
and-
filters. Gone
Yeah.
wild.
So it actually
That's
says
what
over
it feels
here.
like. Oh yeah, the
So
shader.
various shaders available. Search
Oh,
for.
cool.
Oh, that's probably the name that I couldn't read.
We Are in the World?
寺子屋さん.
Oh, I'm like,
okay.
that one is child. That's Cole, right?
This one here.
Yeah.
Tera
So
Koya.
this is what I saw,
Just hanging out.
which is寺子屋さん. And that's how it is in Romanji or English. So yeah, there's shaders available to create this effect.
Cool.
What's really fun, if you show us a close-up of Dylan's sweater right now, it actually looks a lot more like a computer board or something. It's, like,
Oh,
really
yeah.
neat.
Little matrixy.
Yeah, a little
It's like-
matrixy. Yeah, very.
Yeah.
That's cool. I can't see it.
I'll grant this
Can you
world
catch
is a
up on the comments?
nightmare for anti-aliasing,
Yeah.
but this is such a cool
Yeah.
effect. I have
Although
not
you're
seen
rarely in a
something like
world
this
like
before. And your shadows are
this
outlined
light.
too.
Yeah, our shadows
Oh,
are outlined
yeah.
too, which is super cool. So Juice
It's
says,
like an
"Welcome to my."
anti-noir.
Well, right? Exactly.
Hmm.
Juice is like, "Welcome to my guest room," which is also my office, workspace, and VR space, right?
Oh, and yoga room.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
and
my
yoga
room.
Yep.
Oh,
Dylan,
yeah.
Where's the
I
bed?
do everything in this
oh,
room.
hold on, I gotta inflate it.
I just roll
Oh
over.
no.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no.
See
I'm
that
too
wall?
real,
Let me
Juice.
pull it down.
Right?
It's
And
too
it's like,
real.
Oh yeah, like if you can even afford a Murphy bed to pull down off the wall.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
inflatable
that.
bed is probably even more
right.
realistic.
Oh no.
So my mother has actually had 2 Murphy beds installed. One in the previous studio, which was
Oh,
like
really?
a garage that was converted into a studio, and now has a Murphy bed in her office. And it's like, it just looks like a closet. Like you'd never know it was a Murphy bed. But this one is actually like custom made to be the exact right size for the opening, so that it would fit properly in this apartment. And they're expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like yeah, definitely
imagine.
inflatable. That's about right.
But yeah, you basically have to have multi-purpose rooms if you can even manage to have an extra room.
Right.
I think it's back to
Ah,
friends sleeping
what a
on the
time.
couch if you have a couch. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a couch?
There's a lot of if you have. If you...
Next, you're going to tell me you
Shall
have
we,
a
look
kitchen
around?
table.
Yeah.
Or a kitchenette.
Which most don't even use kitchen tables anymore. You eat in front of the TV.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
So
So
this
this
world
is
is
obviously
essentially
where I
like
took it.
a
So it's like
like
colonialist.
a medieval town. Yeah, I was just.
It looks
wondering.
like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, or like an old kind of pastoral.
Yeah, I mean it's got windmills here, kind of, and then.
Oh, those windmills should keep us cool, right?
Oh yeah.
Right, right.
As someone
It
needs to
really
say,
does remind
windmills
me
do
of,
not
like-
work that way.
What does it remind you of?
Oh, like everyone was saying, it really does feel like the kind of like the Photoshop filter. But it's really interesting
Yeah.
that it respects color,
Mm.
and then I think the
Right.
Photoshop filter might too. But it definitely is like hard on the eyes. But
Oh,
that's
it is
okay.
for
It's
you?
just because the headsets are bright. I don't know. Do you find
Yeah, that's true.
your eyes are like, oh gosh?
Well, it's
Maybe for-
Well, you know
anti-aliasing.
me, I get
Maybe
it.
I'll
like,
drop
no
the
time.
When you-
portal to the next while you're
or
chatting.
Yeah, it's not bad. I feel the same way about the Photoshop filter, but it does make for amazing coloring books.
oh yes.
Oh,
If
that's
you don't
true.
feel like
So-
drawing your own line art. So
So what you do?
Yeah.
You get in your
is that
favorite
what someone just
avatar.
said? I just
you come.
stole the comment.
Oh,
I just stole Scratch Glass's comment. Okay, let me read it. Let me read it before we.
okay.
You could almost take a screenshot and use it for a coloring book with that shader. Yes, exactly.
Exactly. Especially
I was just gonna
John.
Same
say,
brain.
You just come in here, get in your avatar, take a scenery picture, and get it off to like
Yeah.
your kids you know who can color it in.
There we go. Oh my gosh, it
There we
even
go.
Big
changes
kids,
the
too.
portal.
Oh, look at the portal.
Really?
Oh wow!
Oh, that's cool.
Look at
oh, I like
that.
that. It looks like a weird monster.
Cool. Okay, that was a very intriguing shader. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm kind of puzzled as to how they did that. I'm kind of wondering. But it would be a neat shader if people want to throw it on their avatars or in their world.
I don't know if there's any background music on for you right now, but I see that there is a button.
Oh, nice. I've been having my
to-
world volume
Oh no,
off.
it's off. I think it's
I don't
off for
hear it.
us right
Yeah,
now.
it's off.
Okay.
Sweet.
Exhibition.
Well, let's turn up my world
Oh,
volume
this
We
is
then.
haven't
very
really
recent.
needed
Oh,
volume too much
2018.
anyways.
I turned down my world volume. I forgot it was off. Oops. Let's hear about this one.
Yeah. So this one's actually a bit of an older world, but it has received an update, I think, recently. So it is called Exhibition 1% of Virtuality, and it's by Y23586. And so this one, it's actually the same creator of Project Summer Flare. I don't know if you
nice.
remember when we went into that one and we took forever just to finish the first puzzle before we could actually get to the real game. That is so typical of us. But yeah, an amazing. That one's also an amazing world. But this one is. It says actually the description here. So it's 1% of Virtuality is a virtual private exhibition world with the theme of virtual reality. I held this exhibition on September 22nd to 23rd and October 13th to 14th, 2018, and about 3,000 people visited this world during the periods.
Impressive.
Yeah. So this one, it sort of contains like a bunch of, I haven't actually looked at very much of it, but it seems to contain a bunch of more like interactive pieces.
Oh,
So it's kind of again, looking at like what can an exhibit be in a virtual world. So shall we?
Oh, cool.
let's look.
I think the language, we probably don't need to set it, but there is a language set here.
Oh, so there's Japanese, English, and Korean. Oh, coming soon. Korean is coming soon. So what is this? Can you see in there?
I don't think
I
you
definitely
do.
can't. Can you?
Oh yes, yes I can.
Too small.
Oh, you can see
Oh,
something?
you look at yourself.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Talk about
That's
navel
funny.
gazing.
So it's an art piece where it's like you look out to the stars and you see
Oh.
the yourself kind of aspect, or you see yourself looking back at you.
Okay, that's clever. That's really neat.
Is that a yep cup and ball?
Yep.
Okay, I want
Well.
you to come see this one first. This one just
Okay.
like blew my mind. I loved this. Okay, don't step on any of the feet yet.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
step on the feet. Okay.
So it's called Step by Step by a Step. It says, in this space, once you step on footprints, a strange phenomenon will happen that won't occur in reality. Only you might be able to observe it, or vice versa.
Oh.
Okay, now
I'm
stand
scared.
in some feet. Hopefully this shows up okay on the camera. I don't know how it works.
What the hell?
Okay.
So of course we
So this crazy ray.
Oh.
What's
Oh.
that?
Okay. So this is what I'm seeing
Is there,
now.
can we show it? Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Wait.
Ooh, let's do this one together.
Okay. So then I walk
how do we
off,
Okay,
do
you
it?
stand
Just
there.
go-
I'll
and then
stand
it's gone.
here.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
What happens?
I don't see anything.
I see
This
hearts.
one's not working.
Am I not
I
on
see
time?
Yes, it is. It's working for us.
I see hearts.
Oh, you see it?
You see
Oh, that's
hearts?
cute.
Oh, you see it.
Speak for
Oh.
yourself. It's working for me.
Oh. Nice. Oh, whoa. Oh, that one's
What does this
cool.
one do?
I'm transport.
I don't see anything. Oh,
I didn't
okay.
see
So this
anything.
looks like there's cameras all around you.
Yeah, you got paparazzi.
And
Paparazzi.
I don't see anything
Oh,
for this one.
Whoa.
Do you see
So
anything?
flashy.
No, I didn't see anything for that one.
Oh, maybe it's in a world that none of us can see. Ha ha ha.
Ooh.
Oh, that's an interesting pen.
Trip out, man. Oh.
Material mismatching. These are like, aren't these all like shaders that you get when you're missing the material on something? Or at least the pink is.
Yep. Yep.
And I feel like the gray is. Yep. That's fun.
Is that a
Which is the
scan?
correct
Do
size?
you draw something and then watch it in the camera?
It
don't
would probably
know.
help if I like actually read the instructions, but they look like soldering things.
Instructions?
I'm gonna turn it to English so I can read.
Who needs to read
Oh,
instructions?
yeah. It's not in English for me. I better change that.
Change
Okay.
it to English
Ah,
so I can read
That's
stuff.
funny. Not just in VRChat. We do in
VRChat
everything.
users tend to
Phasmophobia
stack pickupable objects.
is true.
Even though it is just a fool's errand, objects in this space
Fool's
satisfy your
errand.
desire to stack.
No.
That is so accurate. Oh my goodness.
Like paint cans much, John? In Phasmophobia?
Yeah.
Yep. John likes stacking and throwing
Mm-hmm.
the spray paint
Basketballs and-
cans.
Yeah.
Nice. What's that there, Dylan? Anonymous ambiguity.
I was
What is
trying to
this?
depict Moore's law.
Oh.
There's like switches
Oh.
on the back.
Oh.
Are those Rift sensors? And
Oh,
and
you
then
know what?
Steam
It's-
VR
yeah.
sensors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. From the old days. In the good old days.
Oh.
Oh, and then
Oh,
you
are
just
you
pick up
picking
the whole thing.
All right. So strong.
Ooh.
Virtual
So this room is
visualization.
Saturday night.
Charts.
About what, sorry?
Talking about
Ooh.
different charts, like how charts could be visualized in a
Ooh, I
different
like
way
this.
in VR.
Oh, so when you see the topography.
Yeah.
And I
Ghost
think this
Club.
is actually like depicting. Like this says VRC
Ghost Club is in here.
Prop. I wonder
Yeah.
if this is like usage over time or what
Oh.
this is.
Probably.
Like visits?
Whatever
or
it is,
like,
it's pretty.
not sure. Ghosts
This
Club.
work visualizes color histogram of photos.
Oh,
631 shots taken
Nice.
by me since I started to dive into VRChat worlds.
Ah, I see.
Neat.
So this is just their iPhoto as a
Wow,
chart.
That's cool.
oh,
It's pretty.
interesting.
You know what's interesting to me is I've seen a number of like, as we've gone through different like shader places and things like that, we've seen a lot that's really applicable to data visualization in VR. And I feel like there's a lot that is happening in VRChat around this that is not known about by like kind of folks who are doing this like data visualization in VR outside of VRChat. And there's like a huge knowledge divide happening because of the lack of cross communication in those spaces.
It's which when you get
Get
into
these
that, when you
people
talk
together.
about like mathematics being used to design logos and even art, spirographs, for example, and a lot of that can be passed into the idea that the data analysis art, where it's interpreting algorithms a certain way, interpreting the data given to you with a certain algorithm, like what we have down below. And it creates this beautiful expression.
Exactly. This one says this work visualizes the number of subscribers and icon colors of YouTube channels by GPU particles that ranked top 512 containing the word virtual or VTuber.
Is one of us?
As of
Are we one of those?
2018.
Are we one of those?
No, we weren't. We
Aw.
weren't doing this in 2018.
Oh,
John's like, I want to be a star.
You want to be a star.
I am a star.
But this is the thing, eh? Like this is data visualization in a really creative, immersive
More
way.
engaging. Yeah.
Totally. Absolutely. I wanted to say
Who's
that
the biggest
Scratch
star?
Glasses says Scratch Glasses says that looks satisfying, and I'm guessing that's in reference to the photography one and maybe this one as well. They are really cool.
Yeah.
And this world is PC VR only. So I'm not sure if you've had a chance to be here, Scratch Glasses, but it's really quite satisfying. I mean, who doesn't love standing in a particle field of YouTubers?
Good question.
You know what would be neat too is if you could like touch a star and then find out like which
and it would
VTuber
show
is
something
that.
info.
That would be super neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be really fun if you could like pause the star field like briefly. Because I feel like I'd
Yeah.
touch one and then I'd be like, wait, come back.
Wait, what did you say?
There's a Fia. Yeah. Interaction.
Works are completed only when both the author and visitors exist. In this room, I exhibit some works
Really?
which exist in interactive space between the artist and audience, as well as amongst the audience.
Oh, so
okay.
perception art. I see some here. I love those. Oh.
Dreamsday clock.
Rather
This
than a
work shows
doomsday
the
clock.
proportion of the total number of online players on VRChat in the world population obtained from the internet as the time between 0 to 2359. While we are still on the long road ahead, but once the clock goes past 2359.59, virtual reality will transform into the new reality for us.
That's really clever.
Which is why it's the Dreamsday
Wow.
clock. For some would perceive it as the Doomsday, but not everyone.
Oh, neat.
So I'm going to show this from the angles that you see.
Oh yeah.
So you actually see that, and that's the shadow it gives. I love these. This takes such
The
an
shadow art
aspect
stuff, it just like
of
blows my
perception.
mind. And like how.
Can I get up there? Oh,
Ambiguous things by iridescence.
what's that you got there, Scout?
Oh yeah, below.
So
Nice.
it says, "This is your work.
Oh,
this
it's
sign
blank.
can only be read." Oh, you see it as blank.
Oh, the camera
I
sees
can
it as
see it.
blank.
It's Yeah,
Oh.
so what's interesting is it says this sign can be read only by VR mode users. Although nothing is displayed here, if you are with someone who does not have an HMD, please tell them how how it looks, and how it attracts you by using your imagination. When the person visits here again with an HMD, a new work may be born. So it's basically like if you're here with a desktop user, and you're supposed to be like, oh yeah, you can't see this one? It really looks like a gremlin with glasses, and then it has a pink bow tie. And it's kind of in this like it's reaching out for you, and sometimes it moves. It's fascinating. And they'd be like, I can't see it.
Oh,
That's really cool.
kind of a cruel prank. Although, then you're gonna have the friend come back and say, "Why is it not there? What's going on?"
Scratch says, probably in response to the Dreamstate clock, it's got to be the most meta thing said. I'm standing in a VR visualization of YouTube while live streaming YouTube in VR. Oh no, maybe it was the last one.
Oh.
Yeah. Standing in a VR visualization of YouTube while streaming YouTube in VR.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too much.
What's this one?
Distanced
So it
reality.
says distanced reality. This work visualizes the distance between the viewer and the other visitors through longitude and latitude information fetched from the visitor's IP addresses.
Oh.
Do you think the distance you feel in virtual space is closer than shown in this work?
Wait a minute. They're tracking our
second.
information.
So I'm a good.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Aren't we a good test for this?
I think so.
Is it
The viewer and
actually?
the other visitors.
Oh,
Although
like
we
visitors
can't
that
tell who
it's
we
not
are,
it's
though.
not real time, right? Like this didn't.
I don't.
I can't
If it
imagine
was,
it
that
being.
I think it's
I don't think
showing
there's
a
enough
collection of
dots.
visitors at a particular point in time, because it's like there's a collection of visitors here,
Yeah.
and then
Mhm.
like some here, a couple there, like there.
I'm not sure, but it is a very interesting statement, though.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is
Yeah,
relatively
just
easy to
conceptually.
find someone's IP address. If you really wanted to.
Juice says some really cool concepts here. Yeah.
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 What's interesting to me is when you're in VR, sometimes you really got to move your head around to read these signs because they're kind of reflective. So it's like you kind of
true.
have to move around, which is really interesting. So it says the works in this room
Specularity.
cannot exist in reality because they are the products of imagination, which have a slight amount of components, like 1%. However, is that the essential matter?
And the key component a
Hyper
lot
smart
with VR
speaker.
is creating objects and experiences that can't exist in real life.
So this one says, in the theory of computation, the concept which can solve any decision problems in a single step is called oracle machine. This smart speaker can reply to any questions correctly by installing an oracle integrated circuit. Oh, there's a thing here in case the video is not playing correctly.
Yeah.
I'm
it
seeing
isn't
some
for
Z
me.
a
fighting.
little
I'm
bit
not sure if
glitchy.
it's supposed to be
Short
that.
I think this one's talking about how you used to be able to use VRC web panel to show a website inside a VRChat world,
Oh.
but there was a bit of a vulnerability with it, I guess, that could cause some difficulty.
I can imagine.
Right.
actually.
Yeah. And so it says, Void Cube. There was going to be a work planned at this exhibition was removed by the deletion of VRC web panel, so it might have been
Oh, yeah.
removed from the SDK.
Yeah, that functionality had to be taken out because of the security.
Well, yeah, forcing people to
we were
open up a
hoping
website.
to use it at
yeah.
some point. Yeah, exactly. So I can understand how that'd be a problem, but that's interesting.
Oh my god.
What? Oh. Oh.
Walk in and look
Oh.
around.
What?
Oh, that's funny. I remember this. I remember this. Especially back in
yes.
2018.
For anyone who remembers
Ah,
early
the good old
days of
days.
VR.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like the experience of like being outside of your play space
Yeah.
or loading into something,
How
moving
funny.
between.
And it's got the lighthouses in it, which almost made me think it was actually showing me my home space because
Yeah.
we have
Oh, were those not my
lighthouses in here,
lighthouses?
but they're not.
Oh.
They're not. No,
Nope.
they're not. They're fake. That's so clever. They're not in the right
So-
location. That's how I knew they weren't the right ones.
Whenever I think of that space, I always think of the Matrix when they go into the oh shoot, what's that space called again? When they go and get like weapons and clothing. The construct. That's what they call it. In the
right.
Matrix.
Oh,
The
museum
architect's
shop
telling me
free.
this.
Oh, cool.
You can
Yeah, I
get
love that there's a
anything
museum
here.
shop.
All the things. I'm taking.
Oh, and there's
it.
QR codes if you want to actually get these.
Oh,
That is
that's fun.
amazing.
Some of these are voxels too.
I finally learned where you can get acrylic standees like
Who
this
does
on
not
the internet.
want? Oh, I can't pick it up.
They're pretty fun.
Cute.
Oh, that's brilliant. These little
Oh, good.
portals.
And your
Look at
stackable
this.
objects.
cute.
Perfect.
I like
Perfect.
this.
Oh, neat, Kevin. Each one shows a
Yeah.
different thing. Oh,
Yeah. It's the little
Oh.
portals.
So it's like an
One of
AR.
them doesn't
that's
have.
so cute.
Yeah. What's this
I kind of
one?
love
Doesn't even
AR
show
and
anything.
VR. It's very satisfying.
Yeah. That's my favorite use of AR. is when it's
Yeah.
simulating AR and VR.
I love that there's a museum shop. Like you guys were saying, that is just too fun. Especially that it's free.
If only in real life.
Yeah.
So if you look at this, it fades when you go away and then comes in when you get close. Cool. Oh.
Oh. Whoa. That's fun. Look.
Oh. Oh, it had changed.
Changed.
We are now enlightened.
Because we made it through.
Oh, and now it's open.
It's open to
So now
the
what happens when we
outside.
look in it?
Wow.
Oh,
we
it's
should
still
take a
us
photo.
looking at each other or at ourselves.
Oh yeah. Still haven't been able to
I'll
do
set up a
it.
camera.
Yeah.
I'll set
Is
up
this
a
the
camera.
last world, Dylan?
We have one more.
Oh, nice.
Okay, here I come.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So,
Cheese.
got it.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna
Fun.
drop a portal.
I love
Drop it
that.
like it's hot. Drop it like. Yeah.
This is a really cool place. Yeah, I really enjoyed a lot of the ideas that they showed in this world. Like Juice was saying, some really cool concepts. Like
Right?
a lot.
Oh,
lot of
here we
thought.
go. Last world. So definitely a reason to come back and check out that world. Some great interactive art, and as I mentioned, it's if you're going to have an art exhibit in VR, make it immersive, make it interactive as much as you can, rather than just having pictures. Otherwise, it might just be shoot. Otherwise, it should just be on like a PC. Hajime ni. Where's my camera? Oh, there it is.
I see Scratched Glasses says, "Hey, now you're a rock star. Thank you." We tried. We Were we singing that song? Or was that a reference to something else? Were we singing that like, "Hey, now you're a rock star.
I don't think
The
anyone
show
was singing
on,
it.
get paid." Well, we are now.
Yep.
Good job. You made us sing it. And all
All
that
that
glitters
glitters
is gold.
Only
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Boop boop boo 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 boo
Boo
boo boo boo boo.
boo 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 boo.
Who likes Shrek?
Yeah.
And Smash Mouth.
I don't have my minimum brightness
All
on, so
Star.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
called
look
All
like
Star.
a scary.
Right,
That is
yeah.
correct. Yes.
Not
Mhm.
Rockstar, but All Star.
Yep.
Oh.
Rockstar by All Star. All
No, no.
Rockstar.
Oh, hey, Mark's here.
Mark. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Mark's in
Good day.
Australia now.
Oh.
Oh, hello! On the other side of the world. That's awesome.
Which means it's freaking late. Jeez, Mark.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
Kevin.
Scratch says reference to seeing yourself as stars. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, So that makes sense. Yep. Kevin and I are so
There's
dark.
Kevin. Oh my gosh.
We're very dark.
Yep.
All we can see is your pink eyes and your pink bow tie.
Oh no, they have pink
Nice.
eyes.
We match.
Oh,
Oh, no.
don't get close.
Oh, Mark says 11:30 a.m. What you on about? Not late.
Oh, right. Wait, that's way too
11:30
early for
a.m.
Mark.
Nice. So what's this world, Dylan?
Yeah. So I'll introduce this one. One second.
Ooh, I like the theme.
And John, you will need to keep your world volume.
Yes. Yeah.
There's like an intro of a person speaking once we walk up there, but it's in Japanese. There isn't an English one that I know of. Okay,
Bye,
so this
Mark.
one. Oh, bye, Mark. So this one's called AquaGallery, and then like kind of an equal sign, and then shi-ro, shi-ro, and it's by Fuji1542. So, can I see? Okay, I can't read that. So basically, this one is like a gallery that's underwater.
Oh.
If you can like see kind of the shader, there's like a water shader
Yeah, I like
I
the
should
on
have
shader.
it.
the walls and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
with some caustics.
Yeah. So it says, thank you for visiting our museum. This museum is a world where you can enjoy illustrations based on the theme of underwater while being in the water. We hope that you will enjoy this underwater world and feel as if you are not only looking at the pictures, but also inside them. A total of 29 illustrators are participating in the exhibition, and the names of the artists are listed by floor in the center of the first floor for your reference.
Nice.
There's no problem taking photos or videos, and you can share them, etc.
Nice.
Shall we
Son,
go in?
so if this is an art world all about being underwater, I'm just thinking of fins.
Yeah.
Arigato
Fun.
gozaimasu.
Oh, nice.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. My bubbles.
Oh, I see. So this is all the artists here
Oh, okay.
Cool.
who contributed.
What a beautiful entryway. Oops, I guess you're supposed to go around this way. Okay.
Yeah. So what's neat is as we go through, we'll kind of be circling around this little
Oh, yeah.
aquarium thing, kind of in the middle.
Cool. Okay, so 1F. Oh.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I love how
I
each
love
floor
how
is
big
illuminated.
Pieces of. Oh yeah. I love how big the art is. Feels like that you know
Yeah.
you can kind of like make the art really massive on the wall, which I
Yeah.
really enjoy. I know it's very expensive to do that in reality. A little cheaper here, I think.
Well, even in digital art like this, you still have to have enough detail so that way it doesn't look diluted, pixelated, fuzzy.
Hello, fishy.
This makes me think fins right here.
Oh, with the whale outside.
Yep.
Yeah, Finns loves a lot of underwater worlds and stuff. A lot of water themes.
It's in the
I-
name.
It's a lot of really beautiful art. So impressive.
Yeah. One's watercolor. Nice. Mm-hmm. Cute.
Shall we
Wow.
go to the second floor?
Yeah. How do we get to the second floor?
Where's
Oh.
Scout?
Right
Oh,
here.
Scout's admiring. Oh, nice. Love this seaweed with the character right in there. Oh. Truly some amazing art. So, do we know if these pieces were curated by Shi-ro, or were they made for this world?
I mean,
Or
it was probably a
submitted.
combination of them. I'm guessing that Shiro probably had the idea of an underwater gallery exhibition and probably curated and put a call out for art that matched that.
I'll just catch us up on the comments really quick. Scratch Glasses says no ghillie suit needed, which I believe is in reference to when we came in and we're underwater. And I guess a ghillie suit is kind of like camouflage clothing that you would wear, like if you were like out in the bush and you were wearing one of those, like, you know, those big nets with a bunch of plants on them, or like a thing that makes you look like you're in the snow. But also it was spelled in a way that makes it sound like fish gills, which is very clever. We don't need our underwater fish camouflage suit. That's very funny. They said sorry, can't stop the puns. Can't help the puns. We love puns. Never,
we love puns.
Never
Oh my
help. Never help the puns.
Never
Always.
hold
Scout
back
is
on
the
puns.
punniest person I know.
Fantastic.
I a certified pun enjoyer.
That's true.
You're puntastic.
Oh wait, are we? Is there 2 chambers?
Apparently.
I think
look.
so. We must
This
have
is
missed
a
that one
different
below.
one.
No, you can't look
Oops.
down yet.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to look down.
Too late.
Oh. I guess we have to go down on this side, Dylan. We come up here and then we go down. Yeah. You're muted.
Oh. Oh yeah, we go
Oh my
down
gosh.
to go to the 3rd floor, I think.
I love
That makes no
Cloud
sense
Whale.
whatsoever.
So nice. Cloud
Go up to
Whale,
go down.
Cloud Whale.
Well, you can do
Oh.
whatever you want in a virtual world.
The trick is we're actually
Those are
standing on
really
the
pretty.
ceiling. Doesn't this look like what's that world we went to before?
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Oh,
remember the
Yaoi
name.
Summer Days.
Oh yeah, there it is. It says it on the actual. Who knew? Good call, John.
Yeah. This was a beautiful world too. I love how they included like a whale in the sky. I don't remember that being in the world. I almost want to go back now and check.
I love the dappled sunlight.
Sacedonia? Something like that.
Oh, it's so pretty. I just learned about this art concept the other day, about painting light, and how when you're painting like dappled light like this, or like, you know, sunlight hitting strongly, it often gets way more saturated around the edges, and that kind of gives it like a really realistic kind of look, although the effect isn't quite as dramatic in real life. They were talking about this kind of more saturated color we're seeing around the edges of the bright spots. That was a whole discussion in a group I was in recently.
Oh.
Yeah, they were talking about what that is, and
Oh.
it's
And
really-
like saturated with which color? Like how would you choose what
I
color
believe
that
it's
should be?
Well, I believe it's a combination of the sunlight and the color underneath.
Okay.
But I don't know for sure.
Neat.
Neat. I don't know. I forget what it's called though. I'm sorry. If I remember, I'll put it in the show notes. I'll try to share the video on it. This is very, very fun. It's like a painting of someone with a geometry book looking at a painting
Recursion.
in a gallery that's
Recursion.
underwater. Yeah.
Oh, this is the world creator, I think, Shiro.
Oh.
Oh, how fun.
and then the
see.
piece is called My World.
Oh my gosh, that's very fun.
Indeed.
More
Notice the
section.
book. Is that
Yeah.
geometry?
There's
Mhm.
geometry, yeah. And it's so cool because again, we're seeing that effect on the bright sunlight areas. That's
Right.
with the saturations. Neat. Neat.
I'm quite impressed at actually
What
the
a beautiful
geometry
painting.
of the dress, of how like the folds are there, like so sharply. Kind of like that.
Well rendered. Back down.
Oh, 1F, when you see 1F, that means you're on the first floor. And 3F, we were
Mhm.
on the third floor. I just get it now. I'm so slow.
Well, this is really,
Good
really cool. I
edits.
love
Oh.
how we kind of ended up on the other side.
Oh, fake
Yeah, it's
caustic
neat.
sugar.
And there's more
That's good to know.
speaking right now in Japanese.
Oh. Is it like someone over like a PA kind of thing, or?
Yeah, it's like it. I don't know what they're saying, but I'm guessing it's like when we entered, they were welcoming us and explaining the world, and then afterwards, they're probably thanking us for coming and saying some more. Would be my guess.
I see that Scratch Glasses is saying, unfortunately, that reminds me of the Men in Black scene with the girl with the geometry book where Will
Ah.
Smith shoots the girl because suspicions of she's too smart. Oh my.
Oh,
okay.
gosh, I don't remember that.
I
It's
don't
been a
remember that.
while.
Oh, so watch out about that geometry book. And Scratch Glasses says LOL. And Enzo is here. Hello, I'm here. Can you see me?
Hey.
Hello, Enzo. We can see your
Hello.
comments. Thanks for joining us today. Where are we headed now?
This
so
was
cool.
it. This was the last world.
This is the last.
Can we sit on the
wow.
benches,
Yeah.
or where would be a good
Yeah.
place?
Do we have enough light there? I
Do we
wondered if
wanna-
we should stand in the light
Oh,
here.
just
Or
right
is it
here?
just here?
Yeah, right here's good. Yeah.
Is there
Where
anywhere
can we
can
see Kevin? Kevin needs to move, I think, maybe more. Nope. Yep.
There,
Oh, there.
there.
We can
Yep.
go
Oh no, too dark.
back or
Back up a bit?
forwards.
Oh, there, right
Yep,
there.
Back up.
There.
Go back, go
Back,
back,
back.
right up against the rock.
Back. Back.
Here?
A
More.
little bit more.
A little bit, tiny bit more. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna get. Oh,
Okay, what happens if we go on the other side? Come on this side,
Disappearing
Kevin.
Kevin,
Oh my
every time
gosh.
when you move your head, Kevin, it changes the lighting on you.
Ooh,
There was a
we can
spot
see
right
when he's
here.
standing on this rock.
Well, standing on what rock?
I think it
This-
might
this
have
one.
to do.
Oh, right there.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
This
Yeah,
one?
we can see you when you
Perfect.
stand there.
Okay.
Come forward
don't
a tiny
move,
bit.
Kevin. Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
too much. There.
perfect.
Don't move.
Just stay right
Don't
there.
move,
Okay,
ever.
and then we'll just collect around you.
Well done. Well done.
Okay.
Disappearing Kevin.
Disappearing Kevin.
Scratch Glasses is saying, "Hi Enzo, they get focused on the world. Yes, they see you. That is very true. I have your comments on my hand, and when I get distracted, sometimes it takes me a minute to get to them. But we always read them. We're very happy to have you here, hanging out with us. That was a really fun stream. I was really impressed by all of the cool ideas in those art worlds.
Right?
Very well
There's some
made.
clever people here.
Truly.
VRChat.
Is this one Quest compatible? Or is this
Ooh,
PC?
let me check.
I
I
could see
don't
this one
think
being-
this one was. Let me see. No, this one was not.
okay.
I
Do you want me to
figured, yeah.
recap the worlds?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
Do you want to tell us what
Sure.
they're doing?
Sure. Okay. Give me 1 second. I have to pull them each up because I don't have it written. Okay, so the first one was the ICHIRO TSURUTA VR Museum, and that one was Quest compatible, and that was by skdev_VR. And the next one was someone's sketchbook, and I can't remember the name now. Was it Tarek something code?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't remember. Sorry, cannot remember the name. It was someone's sketchbook. That was the second one. That one was PC only. And then we went to Exhibition 1% of Virtuality by Y23586. That was PC only. And then we ended here at AquaGallery by AquaGallery equals shi-ro by Fuji1542. And yeah, this one's PC only as well.
Nice. Those are great. It did feel like I see Enzo was like, what, it's over already? Yes, we
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
sadly
Sorry.
we had
Yeah.
a slightly shorter stream today, but we also started late. So it probably made it feel extra short today. But yeah, it was some really cool art worlds. And if you'd like to see some of the ones earlier, I believe the replay will be available on YouTube.
And
Which I
Twitch.
think you might be commenting from YouTube.
Yes.
So, and Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't feel like you have to miss out. It was just coming to an end here.
But
So
always feel free to also catch us next week. We stream every Thursday.
Oh.
Oh wait, we
Hold
might
on.
be
Before you
Before you
say
say-
that, yeah.
right. Sorry,
Yeah.
we might be
So
having
that's
a
the other thing
change.
we needed to add in is that we have to change our time that we're streaming, and we haven't settled on when that's going to be yet. But yeah, unfortunately, we now have a conflict on Thursday evenings, and so we do have to move it.
So
but,
check our Twitter
uh,
and our Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I.
it will be happening. We just
It
don't know
will be
exactly
happening.
what time. Yeah, maybe it'll be
Yeah.
at an even better time. I know Thursday nights are great for some people and not good for others. So we'll try to pick a
Yeah.
time that's good. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So coming to Art Worlds this week, very fabulous. Like, found some pieces that I absolutely love, and almost I want to go over that first where we went to with
Ichiro.
Ichiro.
Something.
I really want to look up his art and see if I can find some prints.
TSURUTA.
So
Totally.
a
Yeah.
great idea for
I
coming
bet you
into
there
Art
are.
Worlds is like finding art that you might want, like maybe a sculpture that you want to 3D print and have it on your shelf, or get a picture that you want up on your wall. But also coming to worlds like this is also a great way to be with friends or on a date night. Allows you to talk and share experiences and perceptions with other people. So art worlds are always interactive in many ways, even if you don't directly touch everything, and always worth coming to. So support your local artists. Absolutely.
Yes, please.
Mhm.
yeah, like this one right here.
Yeah.
So glad that our one of our resident artists could join us today. Thank you.
Hurrah! Thank you for having me. It's always nice to come back.
So
I'm mesmerized by this ceiling, by the way. Like,
right,
Did we
I don't know
show
if you've
the
been
ceiling?
looking
Yeah,
up.
did we show
I
that?
did. I didn't.
Yeah.
I'll show it from
It's
this
just
point of view.
mesmerizing.
Hold on.
We keep
With the
looking.
water going up and the fishies.
It really does feel like
Whoa.
we're like submerged under the ocean
I
or
know.
something.
Which is
Like
that's
a Sonic
such a
the Hedgehog
thin
level
field to me.
underwater. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop.
Oh,
I'm losing
Finns
air.
isn't the only one who does that. I grant.
It's great.
He's just
Mm-hmm.
one of the people we know
Oh.
very well.
These plants look like they're like
Oh, they're
moving
moving.
in water. Like they're like waving.
Moving a bit.
Oh yeah, a little bit, eh?
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I really
Well-
enjoyed seeing different ways of doing galleries, bringing in some of the real life aspects of galleries, and then also doing things that are completely only possible in virtual spaces, both with the galleries and the art pieces itself. I thought that was really neat. And also, I was thinking how really great it is. So one of the things that I like to do when I travel is sometimes go to galleries or special exhibits because they don't always make it to our city. Even though we do have
Totally.
some really nice galleries here, you don't always get all of the big traveling exhibits. And so it's nice to go and see those when you're traveling. But that's one of the things you also get out of VR is when you can go and travel to these interesting new gallery spaces and see new artworks and that kind of stuff. So that's cool.
But the converse is true too, right? Like you can totally, now that you've seen it, a virtual gallery like this, you can also appreciate the design of ones in real life as well, right? So it's very,
Mm-hmm.
it's the nature of like, oh, now when you go to another, contemporary art museum next time, you're like, oh, well, yeah, this is because you often don't quite pay attention to those things. I'm almost always
To the gallery
totally
space.
focused on the art. Yeah, the environment design is so important to why the art
I'm actually
works.
almost the opposite. I'm like looking
Are
at
you?
how they like put the paintings up, the way they did the lighting to like capture
yeah.
frame the paintings. I'm like,
Right.
oh, that's nice. Great lighting.
So that's how I need to
Um,
hang that picture in my living room.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, I mean, it's really, it draws your attention to different things.
Mhm.
Having been in the VR space to then go into the real life space and think about kind of how are people imagining the creation of these spaces and the structure of
Exactly.
them and curating the art itself, but also the design and the portrayal or like the display of that art.
So much work.
Mm-hmm.
Very thoughtful.
Very
I like
neat
this
stuff.
water. I just keep on. I just want to float.
Oh,
Well-
how about you, Scout? Any last comments
Yeah.
of what you thought
No,
of today?
I just really enjoyed it. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that there was the cool art worlds for us to visit, and it is nice to be able to get to see a bunch of new pieces. And I feel like if we weren't streaming, I probably would have stood in front of them about twice as long. They're really beautiful,
True.
cool worlds. So
True.
yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. I hope you can visit the worlds yourself at some point, if you haven't already. So.
Excellent. Well, don't forget to join us next week for some more shenanigans. Check our Twitter and our Discord for updates as to when the new time might be.
Yeah, we'll post that
keep you
up on
posted.
Twitter, and there's a place on Twitch where you can put your schedule, so we'll also update that.
And don't be afraid to
I
go
don't
and
think
check out our
YouTube allows that.
don't be afraid to check out our previous videos. We do. This isn't the first time that we've gone to see some art worlds. I'm trying to
Yeah,
think.
there's many
That's
other amazing art worlds. We did a whole stream on that included immersive art exhibits, art created in VR. There's lots of really interesting stuff if you kind of look
Felt
back
fresh.
through the channel.
Because I did mention
Yeah.
fins as well with the underwater, I would recommend checking out our stream where we were joined by fins to check out some of their worlds, or some of his worlds, especially his underwater worlds. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Thank you so much. We'll see you all next week for some more shenanigans. Signing off, we have Dylan.
Thanks for joining us. See you later. Bye.
Scout.
Bye. Thanks for coming and looking at art with us. It was really fun.
Me, John. Thanks for joining us, everybody. This was such a great time, and I look forward to what we have to show you next week. And our special guest, Kevin.
Yay! Good to be back. And who knows? Maybe I'll come back sooner than you think. Another time. You'll never
yes.
know where you'll find me next. Oh, ah, 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 ah.
We do have lots of
Bye.
exciting stuff coming up.
Oh, yeah. And you don't want to miss it.
that.
So don't forget to get subscribed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Now, where's my button in the dark?
Button in the dark. Oh, it's dark.